welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another foundation review and I'm super excited because we're trying out a new Flower Beauty foundation. If you have been a longtime subscriber of mine, you know that my favorite foundation of all time is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation. If you have dry skin and you have not tried this, you need to go out and try it. It is so freaking good. The coverage, the look of it, the dewiness, it's just so good. It's one of my favorites. Very underrated. They just came out with a new foundation, the Flower Get Real Serum Foundation, and I am so excited to try it out for you guys today. I am so excited. So let's just get started. I have normal dry skin. If you're trying to shade match with me, I'll put some foundations that match me down below, as well as a link to a bigger list of foundations that match me so that it's easy for you. I know that can be a little bit difficult. I'll also put the link of this foundation down below. So this is what I do with my foundation reviews. I test it out throughout the day. I check in with you guys and I bring you in super close, just like all in my face, in my crevices and my creases, and you get to see how the foundation actually looks. I show you natural lighting. I do a flash test. I swatch this next to other foundations that match me so you can see how the color kind of looks next to other foundations that I really like. I do have an olive undertone, but I don't believe that they have any olive shades in this line necessarily. And I'm also going to tell you what Flower Beauty claims the foundation should do, and we're going to see if it does it. We're going to see if it transfers. We're going to see how it works with dry, normal skin. We're going to see how it works with someone that has lines, because I have fine lines, smile lines, especially up here. These lines, like these angry lines, these anger lines, the foundation can really look terrible in there. So we're going to see how it looks in there for all my wonderful, mature women out there. And yeah, we're just going to test it out all in all. So any question you could possibly have about the foundation hopefully gets answered in today's video. So if you like that, if you're feeling that, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified of all my future videos. I upload every single Wednesday, Friday, and as soon as my kids start going back to school for more than 2 days, I will actually be able to upload more often for you guys. But like this, they only go back to school 2 days out of the week. They are online the rest of the week. It's ridiculous. But anyways, let's just get started. So I got 2 shades. I got Classic Tan M3, which is my perfect shade in their Light Illusion line. And I'm pretty sure the shades are the same. So if you know what you are in this line, you'll probably be able to find this one pretty easy. And I also got M1 Natural Beige, because I saw that they had a natural beige, and I'm usually a natural beige, but I don't know, I can't tell from the bottle. We'll have to swatch it and see. They have 15 shades on the Flower Beauty website. It retails for $15. It says it's a hydrating and weightless buildable foundation that conceals and smooths skin, leaving you with a natural looking and radiant finish. Oh, I love serum foundations. They're so beautiful. I can't wait to try this. It's a medium buildable coverage, and it's an adaptable formula that is suited to match a wide range of skin tones, infused with antioxidants to help nourish and care for the skin as you wear it. It doesn't settle into fine lines. Its skin appears youthful and healthy. It features lavender flower water that brightens and refreshes the skin, while olive oil, a natural anti-inflammatory, provides antioxidants and ultimate glowing hydration. Okay. Cruelty-free and vegan. So for those of my vegan girls, this is vegan, which is really, really exciting. And they have a full ingredient list. Man, Flower Beauty is on top of it. So it is weightless, natural looking, radiant, doesn't settle into fine lines. It's going to make your skin appear youthful. It's very hydrating, and it's going to help nourish your skin as you wear it. So that all sounds freaking good. So let's just get started. We're going to swatch this next to other foundations that match me, and then we're going to apply it onto the face.
Here we have the Flower Beauty Serum Foundation in M1. Here we have the Flower Beauty Serum Foundation in M3 Classic Tan, which is my match. Here we have the Flower Beauty Light Illusion in M3. Again, my perfect match, and these seem to really correspond well. They seem to match pretty well. Here we have the Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 220. Here we have the Too Faced Born This Way in Natural Beige. And here we have the Dior Backstage Foundation in 2WO. Okay, so this foundation has been sitting on my arm for a little while, so I'm just going to put a new swatch here next to it. And they seem like they're pretty much the same. It does not oxidize.
I'm going to do this one. So I'm going to use the Ciat Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer on this side of the face. And on this side of the face, I'm going to use their Flower Beauty Supernova Celestial Priming Whip, because I'm very curious about it and I want to try it. And on this side of the face, I'm going to use my Love Is a Foundation brush, and on this side, I will use my sponge. So we'll see. We're really testing this out, guys. Like nothing. Whoa. What the weird? Okay, I think I got too much. Yeah, I think I definitely got too much. Oop. Oh, wow. This actually feels really nice, but I definitely got too much. I'm gonna take some off. Wow, I'm gonna put this all on my nose. This actually feels really good. So M3 Classic Tan is usually my shade, like in the other foundation. Yep, that's gonna be my shade in this foundation as well. But let's see what the natural beige looks like. What in the world? Is natural beige darker? Natural beige seems a little darker. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting this on. This is M3, yeah. I think this one just matches me better. So it's supposed to be medium buildable, but it is a serum. So yeah, I'm just getting light coverage on this side. I mean, you guys can see already. Light coverage with the sponge the first time around. So it's going with the brush. Gives me better coverage here. But it is a really thin, lightweight foundation, so I may not have put enough. Light medium, light coverage. So I'm gonna go with a different brush. I'm gonna go in with this one. This is the Killer Impressions. This is like a, gives you the best coverage possible. I'm gonna go in with that, and then I'll put more on this side with the sponge. Get that on there. All right, there we go. More medium coverage. This is medium-ish on this side. Wow, that looks so good on the skin. All right, I'm gonna go in with this brush. Yeah, this is not going to be a full coverage. I feel like this is something that's just going to be like a medium, maybe a high medium if you don't have a lot of like dark spots like I do. But all these dark spots, I don't think this is going to be a high coverage because it's such a thin formula. It is, which is good because it's lightweight. They have their Light Illusions, which is a dewy, beautiful finish, but high coverage. Yeah, see how this little guy isn't getting covered with even with this dense full coverage brush. So I would definitely say that this is a medium, maybe medium high. If you have perfect skin, then maybe it'd be full coverage on you, but probably not. It looks like skin. It looks like skin. This reminds me of the Ilia Serum Foundation. If you've tried that one, that's what this one reminds me of. where it literally looks like your skin. It just has a little bit of coverage. So I would say medium light coverage for this serum foundation. Performs very much like that. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to do my concealer. I'm going to set my face because you definitely need to set it. And I'll be back when my makeup is completely done and we'll see how the foundation is looking and we'll get up really close. Okay, so this is how my makeup ended up turning out. If you want to know what I'm wearing on my face, wait until next video because next video is going to be the getting ready with me that I just filmed for the rest of this makeup. And you don't want to miss out what's on my eyes because, oh my gosh, so cheap, from Walmart, so neon, like you don't want to miss that. Anyways, so I'm done with my makeup. I set my foundation with the Peach Perfect Too Faced powder. And let's bring you guys in very, very, very close to see how the foundation is looking now that everything's done. Okay, yeah. My forehead looks amazing. Now that I smoothed it out with that sponge and then put a powder on top. Ooh, yeah, the foundation's looking really good. Again, the foundation looks, it is like a light, maybe light medium foundation finish, like coverage wise, but it looks good. It's smoothed into the skin. It did have a natural finish, and it looked really pretty. I wouldn't say it was a luminous finish. I felt like it was more natural. It looks really good. Again, this side of the face, one side of the face I used their primer and the other side I used my primer. I personally like, I think, my primer better than theirs. But both sides look really beautiful and really smooth. I don't know if this foundation is going to transfer, so we're going to have to see. But it is a light medium. It does remind me so much of that Ilia skin tint. I'll have to show it to you guys. I'll have to pull it out and show it to you guys what I'm talking about. But it reminds me of that one so much. This might be a dupe, so I'm going to have to try those out together. And then I'll let you guys know. Maybe I'll do a foundation dupe video. I don't know. Give me a like if you want to see a foundation dupe video. But it reminds me so much of that foundation. But it looks really, really nice. It's just light coverage tint type of situation. But so far so good. I'm going to see how it looks in natural lighting. I love the color. So if you are a foundation twinsy, the M3 Classic Tan is going to be for you. But yeah. I'll check back with you guys in 5 hours and we'll see how the foundation looks. So far, so good. Yeah. Okay, so I'm in front of natural lighting so you guys can kind of see how my makeup looks so far. You can kind of see it kind of came apart in my line here. But looks good everywhere else. I'll check back in the very, very end of the night. Okay, so I am back to give you guys my full review thoughts on the Flower Beauty Get Real Serum Foundation. Don't worry, I filmed how my makeup looked after 10.5 hours. The night that I first tried this, I filmed really good close-ups, and now I have tried this foundation for 3 more days, and I'm ready to tell you my full complete thoughts on it. If you are someone with dry skin that likes the light to medium coverage, something that's a tinted moisturizer but can be built up a little bit, something that has a little bit more, then you're going to like this. Now, I do want to say that this feels a lot like a skincare type of serum, so it does feel a little bit more, I don't want to say heavy, but more moisturizing on your skin. So if you have oily skin, I don't think this is going to be a tinted moisturizer that is for you. I definitely would still steer clear of this. I think this is for someone that has dry skin. Also, I feel like, now I'm wearing the foundation again today, and I did build it up with a brush to get myself like light medium coverage. And I do want to say this is just lighter coverage. Now, it did last all day. It did not transfer. It even when I took a nap, that first impression day, I actually took a nap. And then that night, the reason I didn't come back and film anything other than like the close-ups is because I had fallen asleep for like 2 hours. My contacts were hurting me because I fell asleep with them in, and I just decided to just go to bed, film the close-ups and go to bed. And I'm glad I did so because I had a couple more days to try this out and really get my thoughts together. And it didn't transfer. That whole time that I took some heavy naps that were not cute, it did not transfer onto a pillow or anything like that. So I'm fairly impressed because of that. As also the coverage, even though it was light to medium coverage, because it was a serum that really soaked into the skin, I felt like it did last longer than other light medium coverage foundations. I feel like moisturizers, tinted moisturizers do not last very long, and I think this one does. So if you are someone that likes the tinted moisturizer but wants it to actually last throughout the day, the little tiny coverage that it does have, use this one, use it with a brush. I absolutely love it with the IT Cosmetics Love as a Foundation brush. I had it here just a second ago, and I'm not quite sure where it went, but I love it with that type of a brush. It works really, really well. And I was also impressed that this did not sink into my fine lines. You guys, this is a great product if you're someone that likes that lighter coverage. If you're someone with dry skin, you're gonna really enjoy it. I really love the shade M3. I think this is my perfect shade. So if you're a foundation twinsy, you're gonna like this shade too. If you're a tiny bit darker or a tiny bit not as yellow or green as I am, then maybe the natural beige might fit you better, the M1 natural beige, but this one works really well with me. All in all, you guys, I'm very, very impressed with the Flower Beauty foundation. It definitely is different than the Light Illusions because that one really has some good coverage. So basically, Flower Beauty claimed the foundation did some things, and it did what it claimed it was supposed to do. I can't expect it to be something different because that's not what it claimed to be. So for that, I give it a 10 out of 10. For it doing what it claimed it was supposed to do, it's a 10 out of 10. It worked great for my skin, for my lines. I really enjoyed it, and I'm very impressed that it lasted through some naps, some very heavy naps. So that's it for today's review. I hope you really enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment sections what you think and what you think of the close-ups and how the foundation kind of looked. It did look a little bit glowy towards the end of the night. Definitely make sure that you set the foundation very, very, very well. And like I said before, oily girls, stay away from this foundation. I don't think that this is meant to be for you. But yeah. Don't forget to subscribe if you like foundation reviews and you want to see more, especially if you want to see a foundation dupe video. You definitely want to be subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you're notified of all my future videos. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.